ATM Money Mike for another mail day. So let's got a pretty heavy box, so I'm gonna rip that open on the floor and then we'll get into some of the packs. So what we got this, which that's from Amazon, so I kind of got an idea what that is, and then we got that we're gonna rip into. So these are cards. If they were, then that'll be a whole top loaders. 2,000. Much needed. Much needed. So let's get into this. Alright, so we got a couple packages here. So we are going to jump in. I bought these off WhatNot to give you an idea of where these came from. And as I've probably done in the past, I'm going to rip them open and let you know what I paid for them, and then let you know if I made money or if I lost money. So, got this big old box, so I'm just going to put that there, and then I'm going to open this up so it's kind of light. So I don't know if there's that many cards in here, but we got okay, so we got okay, so APL says thank you. Awesome. So we've got, looks like some slabs. I think I know what this is. I remember what it is. I buy so many cards, it kind of gets out of hand. Let's start with this one. All right, here we go. Honestly, I buy so many cards off WhatNot, I don't really remember what any of this stuff is. I know probably when I open it. So this looks like, oh, I thought this was a slab. Okay, so what I love about some of these is that they will send how much I paid for it, so that helps out. So now I don't have to go back in and figure out how much I paid for it, let you guys know, and then all I have to do is look up the prices. So I'm on this real vintage kick right now. Actually, as a kid, I marveled at the vintage, but I couldn't ever buy them. So got a Floyd Robinson. I mean, it's in okay shape. Haywood Sullivan, Pete Burnside. So as you can see, the corners are just right. With some of these auctions on WhatNot is that you have very little time to make a decision, so you're trying to look at the cards as quickly as possible. So I mean, it looks like it's worn off at the edges like a ruler. That looks like probably the best card out of all of them. That ain't bad. Jack Fisher, Baltimore Orioles. Billy Hitchcock. That's another one that looks pretty good. Corners are pretty good. That looks pretty good. So, Ozzie Virgil. I mean, that ain't too bad for these cards that I got. No Pappas. Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right, number 2. This is from the Card Shack. So if you guys are ever on WhatNot, check out the Card Shack. My boy Sal always seems to pull some big cards for me whenever I'm on there. So check them out. All right, so I think I got the Raiders and the Lions on the team break, and the Bills and the Jaguars. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Just some base, and then got a Brian Thomas Jr. rookie, and then Josh Allen on the Elite Series. So, you know, that's the gamble I make. Brock Bowers, rated rookie. Then lob Josh Allen. And Ray Davis on the pink optic. Okay, here we go. I think this is a big one. Let me open it up. Let me figure out what these are. And then I'll tell you what it was exactly. This is from APL. This was from a repack. So right off the bat, boom. Let's see what we got here. 52 tops, Bob Friend, PSA 2, 59 tops. Ooh, Hank Aaron, All-Star PSA 8. Ooh, this might go into my personal collection. I don't know if I'm going to find a better graded Hank Aaron card than that for a 59 top. So I might keep this in my personal collection. Okay. 52 tops, Joe Tipton, PSA 4.5. And 52 tops, Bob Kuzava, PSA 5. And then I think this is the big card. This is 100% going in my personal collection. And let me go ahead and tell you right now, this is one, not the card, but this is a card of this player that I have wanted since I was a kid. So the fact that I got in on this, and I think I paid $177 on it, and it was completely random, and I hit this, blows my mind. But this is going into my personal collection. 66 O-Pee-Chee, Mickey Mantle, PSA 5. Huge, huge. I've always wanted a Mickey Mantle card, and the fact that I pulled this is huge. I mean, this even looks good too. Huge. Let's see what's in this. I can't imagine it's anything big. Oh. D-Mac. Let's see how I did. So we're going to start with the team break that I did on Card Shack. Again, about the Bills, the Raiders, and the Jags. Total for these three teams, $66. Wires, unfortunately, the Josh Allen Elite Series. Not really worth much, so nothing there. The BTJ rookie is about $1.50. Then Loeb is Brock Bowers though, $3, so that helps towards the 66. And then for the Bills, I hit a Ray Davis and a Josh Allen Bomb Squad, which total probably you're looking at about $10. So I unfortunately was in the hole, $55 on this. Not too thrilled about that one. Got next one, just show $6 for a lot of all of these 1962 cards, which I just pulled. Now they weren't really in the best of condition, which when I got on to PCB Collectibles and whatnot, basically he said these aren't in the best of condition. So I looked up a couple of them while he was running them, and I saw, you know, couple bucks, but I actually got all of these for, we are looking at about $1.50 for all of them. The Billy Hitchcock is actually in great condition. That's about $4. You know, some of these, if these were in better condition, would be $3, $4, $6, $7, $8 even, but unfortunately all in $6, and these are probably all worth about $18 total, so that's a profit of $12. I'll take that. That's huge. All right, so let's get to what we really want to get to is how did I do on these vintage repacks. So this was a randomized repack. They gave you the floor, which was I think $20, and then the ceiling of the cards, which was about $1,800, and then the average was about $80. So all in all, on these 7 repacks, the total I'm in for it is $753 that I was. So 52 tops, Bob Kuzava. So PSA 5, unfortunately, I couldn't find anything comparable on eBay. I did find a 4 for $70 and a 6 for $125. So I'm going to put this at about $95. So we're off to a good start. The 52 Joe Tipton PSA 4.5. Unfortunately, again, I couldn't find a comp on eBay for 4.5. The only thing I could find is one comp at a 5. Thankfully, it is close enough. A 5 went for 60, so I'm going to put this at about a 45 again. 52 Bob Friend PSA 2. So I found a PSA 3 on eBay for $30. I'm going to put this at 20. Unfortunately, when that got opened, wasn't real too thrilled about that. The 65 Topps D Mackey PSA 6. So the only thing I could find was a PSA 8 for 52. So I'm going to put this at about a $30. All right, let's get into the 3 cards that are worth some money. All right, so we got the 91 Upper Deck Michael Jordan promos, PSA 10, $143. So we're doing pretty good. And actually, it's looking very good for these last 2 cards. So we have got the 59 Hank Aaron All-Star PSA 8, 7, sold for $270. So I looked this up on PSA, and this puts it at about $350. So I'm going to agree with that value. $350 there. The big card. So this is something I chased or wanted. I didn't even chase. I wanted as a kid was a Mickey Mantle, card, and I finally got it. And I think I paid a total of $164. When you open this up, it made my weekend. So 66 OPG Mickey Mantle PSA 5. Could not find a 5 comparable on eBay, so a 4 sold for $638 and a 6 sold for $800. So I'm going to put this in the middle at about $720. Huge. So I'm in this, all of these, for $753, and this one card basically almost covered 90% of the cost. I almost doubled my money. I'm in the positive $650 for these. And I got a card that basically as a kid, I dreamt of owning. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe for my next video. And most importantly, drop me a comment. Let me know what you would like for me to chase, because I've got more cards that I know what to do with, which I'm going to, here. Look at all this. Like it's multiplying, and there's going to be cards I'm going to have to get rid of. So drop me a comment. Let me know what you want me to chase. I will be sharing some cards free to all my subscribers that comment down below. Folks, thanks for tuning in. ATM Cards, ATM Money Mike. On to the next video.